Hello everyone, I'm Ronald Mehta and welcome back to our channel digiate.com. We are your digital aid and we provide free courses on the subjects of business and marketing.
Let's nail the process of selling that can be applied to any business. Various activities performed by salespeople are grouped into non-selling and selling activities. Many steps in the selling process constitute selling activities. Preparation of salesperson, collecting payments, collecting information, traveling, etc. are part of non-selling activities. Now let's look at the process of selling that can be applied to any business, and it entails the following steps. First, opening the sales call. Next, sales proposition. Presentation to the prospect. Motivating the prospect or the customer. And finally, closing the sale. Let's start with opening the sales call. Sometimes the saying first impression is the last impression stands to be appropriate in the sales domain. Therefore, a salesperson introduction of himself or herself is very crucial and affects the rest of the proceedings. The main objective is to get closer to the emotion and wavelength of the prospect, since this is not just a rapport-building stage for the present calls, but also one for future calls. The product and the company should be introduced with the same spirit. Next in line is the sales proposition. Sales proposition is made on the base of quality, product, price, delivery package, and payment. Two very important functions are performed at this stage by the salesperson. First, the need level of the buyer is understood, as in the quantity required. And the other part is the salesperson probes the buyer to discover his or her inner thoughts. By probing, I mean questions. And probing, a psychological tool, seeks answers to the following types of questions. First, what is the buyer's real action to the sales proposal as compared to his verbal reaction? Next, what does the prospect understand about the market of the product? Then comes, what are the prospect's attitude towards the competitor's package? Does the prospect have knowledge of competitor brands? And finally, does the prospect have any idea about the pricing mechanism in the market? All these questions are answered through probing. Moving on to stage 3 of presentation. Presentation is crucial in supplementing or strengthening the sales proposal. Establishing the product and sales package is the main objective of a sales presentation. This involves studying the competitors' levels, market structure, uniqueness, or distinctiveness of the sales proposal. A presentation can be a simple conversation or a discussion. The first step towards stimulating a customer is your presentation. At number 4 is finally motivating the customer to buy the product. Two separate actions are called for in order to stimulate or motivate a customer. First, all the objections that are raised by the customer should be managed, as in all the questions should be answered. And next, urgency or climate for sale, which could be done in terms of pricing, offering last minute deals or deals that only last for today. Once this is done, then you move to stage 5, that is closing the sale. This is the pinnacle of the sales process. The salesperson finalizes the sale at this stage and receives the commitment of the buyer. The logical conclusion of sales call must be its closing. The salesperson should be aware of when to strike, that is, close the sale. Timing is very important. Things shouldn't be postponed to the next day because a buyer might change their mind. While closing a sale, every salesperson goes through the majority of these 5 steps that we went through. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on the process of selling that can be applied to any business. These are the list of sources and links referred to for our content in the video. Thank you and stay tuned for more videos.